Now, you've made a very clear statement today and in the newspaper. We assume, therefore, that you're running for the Labour Party leadership.
Well, look, I think it's too early for that at the moment.
That's the old politics.
Well, it might be the old politics, but there isn't even a timetable at the moment. But I certainly intend to play the fullest part I can in rebuilding our party and ensuring that we have the proper debate that we now need to have to make sure we win. And by the way,
that sounds
Andrew,
very close, like a yes. All I'm saying is maybe we're in a stage now after this election defeat where we straight answers to straight questions.
Yes, and I will answer that question. I will give a full answer to that question when we know what the timetable is. But let's be clear. This Labour Party is a fantastic party. We're down, but we're not out. And look, the scale of the defeat is of 92 proportions, but there is no reason why we shouldn't get back in 2020. I don't buy what I've been reading in some of the papers this morning, this idea that somehow this is a 10-year rebuilding project. Absolutely not. We can do this in 5 years if we make the right decisions now and present that aspirational and compassionate case to the British people, which we're so good at. We can do this.
You're thinking about it, aren't you? I can smell it. I can smell it. You're thinking about it. Yes, you said of course, yeah.
Well, of course, we're thinking about the future of the party. But look, let's be clear. You can change the leader, but unless we get the message right, we're not going to win. And I think we can't shy away from some of the arguments perhaps we should have had before now. Because unless we face up to them, how do you deliver progressive values in a fiscally cold climate? How do you do it when technology is changing everything? And how do we make sure that we can pay our way in the world when we're facing more international competition from the likes of India, China and others?
Would you like the Labour Party to settle the leadership question quickly or let it drag on for a few months?
I think the rules were changed to open out the party and build our movement. And so we need to allow time for that to happen.
Now, I'm not expecting a kind of laying on of hands here or anything, but he's the kind of candidate who is saying the kind of things that you were talking about earlier on.
Look, I wish Chuka was sitting here as the business secretary because he would have been, building on and taking forward a lot of the things that I believed in and was trying to do when I was in his job. So he has a little wait to go, but I think he'll get there.